Hi, everybody.
Hi, I am Maya Manami. That is Keone of Yandra.
Yep,
I think you've searched every inch of this place 3 times.
probably. Oh, wait, no, there's a courtyard down there. I don't know how to get to it.
Probably. Oh, yeah, that is actually a courtyard you can get to, huh?
Yeah, and there's a whole place up there.
Okay. Well, now we
Have
maybe those
established
side
that.
courtyards are just for style.
Yeah, plus I don't want to start walking to the thing where we're still halfway through the Doctor Who conversation and they start talking.
No one will remember the Doctor Who conversation. It's been 24 hours.
Well, for them.
Yeah.
Unless they're binge watching it. Like, good job, guys.
Anyways, I kind of really like soup.
What flavours?
Pho.
So, what?
Pho.
Fur soup.
Yeah.
What's fur soup?
Pho is a type of soup.
Oh, Vietnamese soup.
Yeah.
That took me a moment.
But saying Vietnamese flavored sounds weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you specifically you specifically go to Vietnam and then Soylent Green is people.
It's not cannibalism, I'm a slime! I can eat who I want to! Come here, you bird!
It's not cannibalism for me either. I'm a bird.
Quoth the rook nevermore?
Quoth Keone nevermore.
Quoth Keone nevermore. What's your favorite like style reading of Nevermore?
I actually don't.
Or the Raven. It's called the Raven. That's the name.
Yeah, I don't actually have one because I have never actually read it in full.
I really like when people read it like how I just did that where it's like, quoth the Raven.
Nevermore.
It's just like it's such a like juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Opposed to like the like actual like dive into insanity that poem is.
I mean, I do remember the Simpsons take on it. I saw that several times.
Oh, that one, yeah.
But
I would say The Simpsons is sort of like my middle ground of it.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like trying to be silly, but it was also delving into the insanity, and it sort of like plays both sides of what could be good about it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like in the end sort of cancels each other out.
Well, that's sort of just The Simpsons in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
That is true. I also feel vastly uncultured because I never watched The Simpsons.
I watched a certain amount of it. Now, I can't say I've seen every episode up to a certain point. My brother will contest me on that and say that actually you have. No. It's impossible because the way that it was running Syndicate over here was that maybe a new episode would air, but a lot of the time it was just reruns of episodes that came out years and years ago. So it was always like a lottery for any new episode to air over here for the first time, and you wouldn't know that it was actually doing it because it was so out of sync with the American airing schedule.
American releases, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the time we would, especially in like the mid-90s, we would have episodes from season 1 and season 2 where Homer was a lot more serious, a lot more intelligent. Eventually, and with the advent of cable TV, digital TV, etc., that went away. we didn't even really get. Oh wait, that's the priest. We didn't even really get much in the way of Halloween episodes either, and sometimes even Christmas episodes will air in the middle of the summer.
I just never got the chance to watch it, so my exposure to The Simpsons is purely the memes.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I've spent a good 8 hours of my life just watching different, like, meme edits of the, steamed hams bit.
Entirely fair.
Probably more. In the amount of times I've repeated it in my head, probably closer to a full day of my life has been dedicated to steamed hams. And God, that's depressing.
I'm so sorry for your loss, but I'm glad it's only 8 hours out of the many thousands that you've been alive for.
Aww. Angela, that was excessive.
Hey, she's got to show up at some point, right?
True. Able to leap tall girls in a single bound.
Please, accept the goddess of man.
I just met the guy. What is he talking about?
I am Reese, the princess of Laurent. My country was set upon by the thieves of Navarro. My father, the king,
Where's the O in Navarro?
is dead.
No.
My brother is missing. I was unable to save my father and country, but I will not stop until I find
So,
my
based
brother.
on what I was reading,
Please, Your Eminence.
Mhm.
I need
obviously
your
whoever you're
guidance.
playing as ends up in that town, and then you sneak
No.
out, and then you do the
Laurent
stuff.
has fallen?
Yep.
I fear that without the help of the goddess of man,
And then,
there is nothing
usually,
I can do to help your kingdom.
just
There
before you
is
enter
no
the
other way
cave,
to bring Laurent back to
that's
its
when you meet
former
your
glory.
first partner.
So you're the priest of
Some
light,
slight
huh?
variation on when the best time to introduce them is, yada yada.
Yeah.
Plainer than I expected. I was hoping you might have some wisdom to share.
Well,
But then the second partner is based on when you would, like, technically help them in the story.
Your Eminence, please listen.
So if you have the annoying child as your second partner, you do get her, like, immediately after the first one.
withering.
I'm honestly
Without
actually
the
glad then we
mana tree,
dodged the
the
bullet of
seals on
Charlotte.
the mana stones will break.
Yeah, they really said this character will be with you for the longest amount of time.
Yeah.
What is that?
You're acting like this doesn't affect you. You've been chosen by Fairy. This means that you alone.
Oh god, he's starting with
the
this.
source of mana from the sanctuary.
What?
Is the fairy's name just Fairy?
This cannot be.
Uh,
What does this mean, Fairy?
yeah.
I'm sorry. With the mana in the world so depleted, a fairy can't leave the sanctuary for long without a host. If I hadn't found you,
So Fairy is named Fairy.
Yeah.
I am sorry, but finding Elliot takes precedence. Please.
What?
find
Why
someone
the
else
sass
to be
pose?
host, Fairy.
Would that I were able to bear your burden.
I think she doesn't care.
Once a fairy finds a
I don't think either of them care. Like, and Angela pushed her out of the way.
Only death.
Oh no, so once the fairy finds a host, they're bound to them for their whole life. Except for the fact that this fairy apparently bound to Angela before us.
no time to waste.
Did she though? We found the fairy first.
In your hands.
Yeah, the Angela was like, oh, you found her? Thank God, she's your problem now.
You can bring peace.
I
to
don't
your
remember
people.
this.
Yeah, and Angela was like, yeah, the fairy's your problem now.
Did you read my thoughts
Huh.
just now, Fairy?
This sounds too good to be true.
Reese, chill out.
But
That
please,
could be taken
tell
an
me,
entirely different
what
way
is the sword
outside of
mana?
that context.
The sword
You
of
read my
mana
you read my
is the
mind, fairy?
embodiment of
Sounds
the
too good to be
ancient
true.
power of mana. guiding force
I mean,
of spirits.
Vesper's pretty good at
It
predicting
is
what
an
I'm gonna say.
alternate form of the golden
Faye
wand
looks at me and is just
used to
like, nope,
create
I know
the
what you're saying. And I'm like,
fuse
shut the fuck up!
the one who holds the
Did Vesper-
I'm a good girl!
gains
Did Vesper tell you
possible
about my
power.
social deduction against them?
The sword lies in the roots of the
No.
mana tree.
I'll send you that later. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I'm excited.
Before the mana
I love
tree
when Faye gets
withers
a
completely,
taste of her own medicine.
Mm.
Because Faye doesn't like deduce. Faye like whole ass vibe checks people.
Yeah.
Once more. She
And
alone can bring
sometimes
peace
it's good,
to the
sometimes
realm
it's bad.
and grant your wish.
Rue studies people a lot, and Reina takes notes.
Just imagine now that Reina has like a whole dossier on individual people.
Listen, there are some people who've had to be moved from the Discord notes section to like individual documents.
Oh god.
But with mana
I am apparently one of those.
I don't have enough power
Understandable.
to open a portal to the sanctuary.
What?
Not by myself.
I'm basic.
Throughout the world are 8 points of mana energy.
So like Faye vibe checks people and sticks hard to Fair vibe checks.
Yeah, yeah.
Reina takes notes on people and learns through them that way. Rue just silently studies people.
Yeah.
And I am the vibe check. I bring the vibes, match it, or I'll match you. And that's how we'll do it.
The energy inside the 8 mana stone
That does mean
Gotcha.
I'm not very good with antisocial people.
as
Yeah.
the mana goddess began
Yeah,
her
and
slumber.
there are a fair few of those, especially in our
What
world.
should I do?
Yeah, I've had my fair encounter with a couple of antisocial
There
people who
once
just
was an
like
ancient spell used to control the energy
they
from the mana
actively
stone
push themselves away from people, and it's like
to the user's will.
I'm a mirror.
Countries refuse to
I'm
allow each other
reflective.
any control of the spell and use
If
of
you
the
push
mana
me
stone.
away, I will go away, and I will try to make sure that you're happy
It was nearly
pushing
as
me away by
destructive
also
as the
pushing you
seal of
away.
benevolence. The survivors
Anyway, some sort of
curse
important
the
plot is
magic
happening, and it's
to
something about a
avoid
sword. We
future
need to go grab a
tragedy.
sword from a tree.
Yeah, and this guy's just said mana like a whole bunch of times like that other guy.
Yeah, but he's not that crazy about it.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Will be forfeit.
I am looking forward to seeing the Crimson Wizard again though, just to see how many more times he says that word.
I'm so excited for it. I will say, I really wanted to, like, when we talked to this guy, I really wanted to go, like, I'm the dildo goblin.
They're me.
But he immediately, like, went into, like, holy preachings, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
The elemental
Yeah,
spirits
please
that
receive
a
this
little too
blessing.
accurate.
stones
Like,
instead.
okay, this is my criticism against Pokemon. You literally walk up to any NPC, there is zero personality, and you don't know who they are. Here, have this. Who the fuck are you?
Splendid. This is a relief.
I mean, I
If
get
you
that.
wish to find
I get that
the
criticism.
I've
But
heard
there's
many
also
say
some
that
really,
the
really
Lightstone is
funny
a Cascade
ones.
Cavern, guarded by the elemental Luna.
Like,
It is
the,
a cavern you pass
the
through in
rich
order to
kid
reach
at the
it.
start of Gen 3.
Take Fairy.
I never played Gen 3, I don't
With
know
what
it.
remains of her power, she can
Okay,
help you
so,
find
like,
Luna
after
in
you,
the cavern.
like, walk through the first
See if
town,
you may
whatever.
borrow his light
So
power.
you get out of your first town, you go up to this other town, and then you head to the left.
Yeah.
Walk past, like, your dad's gym, and he's like, come back later when you have 4 gym badges. Then I'll be cool and fight you, my child. And then you go past him, and then there's a kid,
She might even let me come
like,
back.
right before the forest, or maybe right after the forest.
Oh, is
The
it
point
Wally?
is, he has, like, a level 7 Zigzagoon.
Certainly.
Uh-huh.
And the more
And if for some reason you don't kill it in one shot, and you get it down to yellow or red health, he will use a full restore
That's perfect.
I think I've read up
on a
this.
level 7 Zigzagoon.
Wow.
Keep in
Alright.
mind, that is the equivalent of 15 Pokeballs.
Yeah.
He's just like, yep, I'm cool. Look at me in my full restore. And I think he uses 2 of them in the fight if you're that unlucky.
Yeah.
Priest Light's face has granted you a new
I
ability.
wonder what that is.
Pregnant.
Base HP is increased by 30. Yay.
I was hoping that would get more of a reaction.
I facepalmed. I don't think you heard it.
Discord might have cut it out for me.
Yeah.
But chat will have heard it. That's what matters.
I hope that they have done, yeah. Chain abilities, training points, meeting people in journey, chain abilities, unexpected acquaintances. I'm going to forget that. It's recorded, and I'm going to forget that.
I remember... Actually, I should just look it up.
Yeah. I want to know
and explain it to you in a way that matters.
We got the thing from upstairs, right? I have a real bad itch behind my ear.
Don't keep me waiting. Allow me.
Alright.
A bird?
Stab it.
Can't.
Too low. By the way, Kevin is probably the most useless other party member, I guess.
Why did we choose him?
I didn't know that.
Okay. I'm not starting the game over a
You
third
actually
time.
would have preferred Charlotte.
Are you sure about that?
Increases damage dealt by heavy attacks by 5%. You know, your little, like, spear dive. And then it also increases defense by 10 and attack by 10 later on. Hawkeye increases item drop rate, which you would have liked.
Yes. Oh, speaking of item drop rate, we need to find the plant pot, don't we?
Oh, true. Alright. So then what the hell do they do? Is it just...
Oh, we should also probably point out Vesper, Ruefrin, and Reyna, who Maya mentioned earlier, they are her partners.
Yes, I have 3 partners. I monopolize them, you cannot have them.
I mean, I don't go after people who already have partners.
No, not you.
I know.
I'm talking to those people. The like 1 or 2 people out there know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, in order for a chain ability to take effect, it must be equipped on an active party member. Each unit is initially given 2 slots for passives in Class 1, adding 2 more with each class change, 4 in Class 2, 6 in Class 3, a maximum of 8 in Class 4. On the Gear and Skills menu, passives are allocated per unit from the lower half of the screen. When the player selects a slot, a list of abilities, both learned and acquired by the party, will appear. List also varies according to which characters can use what abilities, which are then expanded upon in a box at the bottom of the screen. If the unit can use an ability, his or her avatar will appear next to it and it can be equipped. However, if an ability is already equipped by another character, that player may be offered the option to remove that ability from the first unit in order to equip it to the second unit. Also of note, most abilities are stackable unless otherwise noted.
Okay.
Lucky Find and Lucky Find 2 for easier farming.
Okay.
Chain abilities. Chain abilities equip with passive skill. can be learned through the world, provide augments for use by the party as a whole. While some chain abilities are unique to the character that learns them, others can be equipped by 2 or all 3 party members. So it affects the whole party, is what it is.
Yeah.
As opposed to just one person.
Yeah.
I want you to affect me.
Gladly.
Would it be bad if I said, hey, see you next time?
No, not at all, actually.
Bye, everyone!
See you next time!